this once lived in a state of terror, and that 6 generations of children watched as their mothers burned at the stake. History is written by the winners. We don't remember those who died on Halloween, and fairy tales are the only stories we tell our children about the women once called witches.
I think all day that witches make potions, and then at night they give it to you, and then they take you to wherever they live, and they put you in a cage and they make you your slaves. I think that there are good witches and bad witches. And I think a bad witch would maybe look a bit old and wrinkly. And I think maybe a good witch would be young and all beautiful. I think a witch is something that comes out of the ground at Halloween and it gives everybody magical powers.
The effects of the burning times are still with us. Every year on October 31st, groups of women all over North America remember those who died. By performing rituals like this one, many women feel they are finding the strength to fight for what they believe.
It's first very difficult to find out what is our own experience, to find our own authority, to find our own voice. And secondly, once we've found it, it's very hard to hang on to it. It's hard to remain true to it. And it's also very scary when we think about what often happens to women when we do find our own voices and we proclaim our own experience and our own truth, and we refuse to tell lies about it and to submit.
Women are once again gathering together. They're looking to the future, a future in which the voices of women will be heard, and the power of women will no longer be feared.
When women get in touch with our own power from within, we find that we do have the ability to do many, many things. And that kind of power is not competitive, it's not hierarchical. If I have the ability to do something, it doesn't mean you don't. For me, part of my commitment to women's spirituality has also been a very active political commitment. You can't go off and meditate and think you're going to affect things that way. You have to act in this world to bring about the changes that you want. So me and also the groups that I work with here have been very much involved in doing political work around the issues of peace and militarism and ecology. Being spiritual doesn't buy you out of doing all the nitty-gritty work that needs to be done.